have now just tuned in to a trailer. Fuck.
Unpacks his childhood traumas.
Digging the turtle. I like that. That's the style.
It's my favorite time of year.
Blend them out.
Yeah.
I used to beg my mom not to have to wear it. Well, I felt like I was choking to death. I made a big mistake as a kid.
What's that?
I bought the Bozo box as a costume.
Okay.
Don't lose the Bozo label when Halloween's over.
Okay.
So people can really enjoy calling me that for quite a long time.
Oh.
The first Planet of the Apes I saw in a drive-in. I knew it. It scarred me as a child. I was traumatized when Frosty the Snowman was put in a hot box.
Yes.
All I saw was the gloves in the nose. When Frosty gets in the hot house, if you remember Frosty the Snowman, it's extremely stressful. You heard about the innovation of the yogurt. When I was growing up, they couldn't figure out a way to mix it. We had to do it on our own. It would be at the bottom. I didn't even know as a kid you could make your own waffles. I thought everybody's were frozen. Jello's always scared me to a certain level. Knowing it starts as powder. I was forced to listen to bagpipes as a child, so I learned. Yes, I remember the pet rock. I mean, I didn't get one. We didn't have the money. I had a moonscope as a kid instead of a telescope. They told me it was more expensive. I never found the moon. I would just sit there looking at the eyepiece. Never found it. I think I was lied to.
That was John Oliver, and now this. That wasn't a great one, but I didn't hear it, so fuck. By the way, I just got up about 20 minutes ago. I'm in extreme pain, and if there's any kind of hitman out there, maybe we can work something out. I don't know, like a slip and fall, but like a slip and fall from like 200 stories plus. We can go to the Burj Khalifa. Fuck. I don't have enough money to get us both there. So, if I took you to the Burj Khalifa, would that be enough? What else do I got here? Shit. We could also do a surprise. Like, you run up to me and say, surprise! And you try to give me a heart attack on the spot. That should be worth, what, $7.50? I definitely have $7.50 laying around here. Well, I'll brainstorm this and I'll get back to you, Hitman. Or Hitwomen. Shit, I was so biased and sexual there. Is it sexual? Racism? No. Woman? No, that's not it. I think I'll just say I was wrong. How about that? Is that easier for a guy to say? That's the moral and point of this story, not the whole killing thing. Even though that I'm in so much pain right now that I wish I was at the fucking building that's like really high over there in Dubai. And what's up with them making buildings that are just ridiculously tall when they have no other buildings that are nowhere near that height? But they're supposed to be building another one. Anyway, one quick thing. For some reason, you guys know who Faith is. She texted me, I must watch this, and it is AGT, America's Got Talent. So I'm going to watch that. So, yeah, there's really nothing on YouTube. Like, what do you ever say to yourself, oh, I can't wait to get home and watch YouTube? I'm in pain, like I said, so I figured I'd go off for a couple minutes. Alright, I'm done. Thanks for the recommendation on AGT, America. I don't know. I'm gonna find a funnier thing for that and be very aware of my show. Last part, my show for. I'm so sorry, I am in so much pain. Like, I am not joking. My show for Illusion of Truth Part 2 will be coming out, which is also a raplet. Not the show, just that I have a raplet in there, but this is like no bullshit one. It's a real one. You gotta listen. I kind of get into everything. The only person or people I've told the story to are maybe 2-3 people tops. And now you guys will get to hear. So you'll see why I had to make so much content about certain people and certain things. So I guess we'll call this a trailer. Just listen, like I said. And by the way, hey Faith, if you're listening to this, I hope you're following me. 'Cause like, what the hell? I gotta watch your shit? All I'm asking you to do is hit a button. It's hard to get people to hit a button. It's not like, you know, you have to listen. For example, I'll put on a YouTube channel and I can see that the person's new at doing the YouTube. Like, you can tell they're new. They might have like 100, 200, even just if they have 100,000 subscribers. And they have semi-good content. I'm going to hit the button and subscribe, even before they ask. And I'm going to give you all a great little tidbit of information. Do not ask people to hit the bell and smash the like button before we see the content. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's like walking up to somebody, shaking their hand and saying, please like me and call me every day. We're going to become best friends. What? You're immediately going to have a red flag come up and probably run. Anyway, this is it. This is the Jimmy James trailer for the next show, which I did just screw up. It's going to be called Diving Deeper with Jimmy James Part 2. So, but it was going to switch it up. So I think it's going to be a new segment just called something different, working off that segment. So look out for the Illusion of Truth. That will be coming up next. I'm sorry it wasn't dropped last night. I was very much tired and very much in pain. And I'm not really going to get into that in the show. That's why I'm leaving this trailer. And if you're still listening, geez, you have problems. And you know it. But I love you. I love you all, especially my crew. Go check all those guys out. I will be talking about them and dropping their links on the show. This is Jimmy James. Have a great, Saturday at 3:02 p.m. Peace out for now. Much love, much respect. And like always, take care of yourselves and one another.
I know what it's like to lose. Feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail nonetheless. It's frightening. Turns the legs to jelly. If I ask you to what end? Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
This is the Illusion of Truth Part 2 coming live from American Guy. Yeah, that's my name, that's right, my name is Guy. Congratulations, you win absolutely the biggest no prize in history. That's right, I said no prize, just to make it slower for you guys that don't understand, and I don't mean you guys in like, you guys with names Guy. Obviously I respect you more than a fat person respects a pie. Do you guys remember the universe and how it was made? Whoa, wait a minute, I'm jumping way into this futuristic rap. Lit. I actually wasn't even supposed to talk about that little bit. Okay, so let me ask you that question one more time. You guys probably skipped ahead anyway. I'm only probably speaking to the smarter people that is rotating around this crazy rock we call a pizza planet. Was that for the flat earthers? I'm not sure anymore. I've been around some crazy shit, but for the most part some stupid people who think the earth is flat and things are not what they seem. Well, have you noticed our government and its shadows it casts upon anybody who even figures out how to build a pond? Sorry, thinking about a duck, and some duck jokes. I've had some fun with a duck this week, for her ducklings and her dog feet, but that's not the illusion of truth I'm looking for. The question I wanted to ask you, and make sure you're not wearing shoes, because this shit's about to get so unreal. I want you to get comfortable and smart, so I want you to feel as comfortable as one can get, before I ask you questions from before you were born and before we die. So I'm going to give you the count of 5, 1 Hail Mary, 2,345. Here we go, let's start this raplet thing called a fucking show. A long time ago, not too distant in the past, there was a man named Alan Watts, and he had a humongous, a matter of fact it was ginormous. Wait a minute, not what you think I'm talking about, his idea of thinking. I told you to take off your sneakers, your shoes, and whatever gets you in the mood. That was a test. Okay, now here comes the real illusion. But first we'll be right back with part 3 on a later version of this show. I'm just kidding, that was a joke. Even there was kind of illusion of truth. Unless I die from natural causes, that 43 or a random meteoroid hits me. Fuck it, what the hell am I saying? I'll be back with part 3 to finish this shit off properly. By the way, next that's coming up, I'm going to be fucking a tower of a Howards of a man, straight up, in the butt. I'll explain more, but right now this is running a little long and I don't want you guys to get bored of the blah 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 sing along. So here is Jimmy James and his analogies. I hope you don't get any allergies or you're not allergic to BS, because this is what you're about to hear straight from the horses now. Anyway, I'll be back at the end with my final act, Illusion of Time Part 3. By the way, my name is Guy and this is my alibi if anybody asks later on in life.
Then I go on to a couple different things. This is definitely something either you're very interested in. This is something you're very This is something you're going to be very interested in.
My name is Jimmy James and I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna add a little
Slow down the music. In a sterilized room with rubber ducky, you're the one. Alright, back to the music. You ramblings. Ramblings, part 5. Ramblings.